Hello everybody, my name is That Techie Guy, and today we're going to be looking at a budget gaming machine. The 2013 Mac Pro was a flawed machine. It came out 10 years too early, and it was designed for a different future than the one we live in. It shipped standard with dual graphics cards, banking on a future much like the past. Pre-2013 Mac Pros shipped with dual CPUs, and the trend became that one powerful CPU was better and more efficient than two CPUs working in parallel. So instead of another dual CPU machine, Apple cobbled together a dual GPU machine. You have to wonder, if dual CPUs were becoming less common, why would dual GPUs become the future? And sure enough, many applications never properly utilized a second GPU in macOS, leading the 2013 Mac Pro to become the laughingstock of desktop computers. That, and its lack of consistent or any upgrades. Up until late 2019, Apple was still shipping this bad boy new. This was not entirely the machine's fault, as chips were supposed to become more power efficient and produce less heat over time. Intel could never do that, which most likely played a major role in the transition to Apple Silicon. However, the stain that professionals left on this back in the day has taken a major toll on it now. You can easily find these Mac Pros on eBay for $200 to $300. And even though they aren't as easy to upgrade as the old Mac Pro, you still can buy a cheap Xeon and cheap RAM to upgrade it. It's even possible to run eGPUs through Thunderbolt, although that is a tricky subject I might dive into another time. Let me know if you want to see a video on that in the comments below. So, for $300, what can you get? A decent Mac for sure, officially able to upgrade all the way to macOS Monterey, and with OpenCore you can keep it up to date. Monterey is stable and works great for me, so I haven't gone down the OpenCore path quite yet. But, remember those dual GPUs we talked about earlier? macOS apps never really took advantage of it, but Windows is a different story. Since we have Intel and AMD here, we can actually install Windows right through Boot Camp. That allows us to use Crossfire, an AMD technology that lets us combine the power of our dual AMD FirePro D500s. This, and the 6-core Xeon in the Mac Pro, leads to decent 1080p gaming performance. Would a budget PC demolish this with a more modern $100 graphics card? Probably. But you can't run macOS on it. Could a classic 5.1 Mac Pro demolish this with an upgraded graphics card? Yes. But you are still in the same price range as the 2013 Mac Pro, with a lot of knowledge of OpenCore necessary to fully utilize a modern macOS and Windows 10. Also, I have a 5.1 with Windows 10 and OpenCore, and it's just a ticking headache. One Windows update away from hours of troubleshooting and restoring. The 2013 Mac Pro, I feel like, is a happy medium of performance per dollar and modern ability to dollar. Yes, I made that up, but you get it. Check out Fortnite running great here, completely playable at 1080p in medium settings. So got full screen, got 1080p going, it got a frame rate limit of 60 FPS. That's all I need. Once the cache gets full of all the assets it needs, it runs a lot smoother. With 6 gigs of VRAM combined, it has plenty of space to store it all. Besides some graphics artifacts, which I think is partially my fault. I don't have the latest drivers installed. Like, every time I open the game it tells me I need to download drivers, but the last time I did that it screwed up the whole system and I had to go in the Windows recover mode and it was a big 3-hour long mess, so we're not going to do that. It works. Alright guys, you can see that it plays great. I was able to be just as bad as I normally am on the PlayStation 5 with this Mac Pro from 2013. You can pick these guys up pretty cheap now. I don't think it's half bad for $300. Let me know if you want to see a specific game running on it or what else you want me to do with the 2013 Mac Pro. Subscribe for more and I'll catch you in the next one. That Techie Guy out.